What is up, my dudes, and welcome back to my channel. Once again, having to resort to the voiceover technique simply because I can't get anything that I have to record the audio the correct way. So today is day 3 of my move from Tacoma, Washington down to Tampa, Florida. Day 3 actually started out really great. I left at a decent time rather than 9:30, 10 o'clock as it had been a couple of days beforehand. The weather was absolutely phenomenal compared to what I had been through. There was no more rain and it was in the mid to high 40s the entire trip. I was still having mic issues, but at this point, it is what it is, and I'm just gonna have to roll with the punches. I did wind up in Eureka, California, which was my original day 1 stopping point. I was making up a little bit of time. I would make it in the San Rafael, which was originally my day 3 end point, so I would get back on track to my own schedule, but it did mean I had to take Highway 101 down instead of Highway 1. San Rafael is just a little bit north of San Francisco, just above the Golden Gate Bridge. I didn't want to stay in San Francisco simply for the reason that I wanted to hit the Golden Gate Bridge during the daytime. I didn't know how bad traffic was going to be, so obviously I didn't want to risk it. I'm glad that I didn't because the Golden Gate Bridge was absolutely phenomenal. But I think that's enough of me blabbing. Let's go ahead and get into the trip. One of the best things about the day is actually getting to go through the Redwood Forest in Northern California. I've always been fascinated by the Redwoods. The fact that something that big and that giant actually lives on land and is able to keep up with itself is just amazing. One of the things I didn't realize while going through the Avenue of the Giants is actually that the trees can come really close to the roadway. I was so struck by their sights that I didn't realize how close I'd come to one, and I nearly wrecked again. One of the things going into it that I didn't realize is those redwoods can actually affect the weather underneath them. It was actually quite a bit warmer when going through the forest than it was on the outside of the forest with the sunshine hitting you. If it's not on your bucket list, I would highly recommend that you add the Avenue of the Giants to your adventures going forward. I was sad that I couldn't continue on the Avenue of the Giants as far as I could, but I needed to make up a little bit of time, so I had to stay on the highway for most of it. But of course I had to do the touristy thing, and I had to find me a tree to drive through. It was a little bit underwhelming, but all in all it was still a cool experience, especially because I got to meet some good people along the way. I know this looks sketchy, but let's figure it out. Oh, there's the drive-thru tree right there in the middle. What are you doing, lady? Oh yeah. Not quite what I thought it would be, but yeah, well, there's driving through the tree. Can't let that stand. I gotta get a picture.
Like putting him in places and taking pictures of him. So we were like, oh my god. She's like, no. We're like, we have to. Is he your travel partner?
Yeah, I'm doing the entire 101 stretch from Tacoma all the way down to San Diego. So
nice.
He was a Christmas present, and
that's so cool. Thank you.
Not a problem, man.
How's it been?
Past couple days have been really hard because there's been a lot of rain and a lot of storms and stuff.
Yeah.
But today it's been pretty good.
Yeah.
So, are you guys heading north?
We came from Sacramento. Yeah, we just came up here to show her around the redwoods and stuff.
Oh, okay.
So she could see them. Thank you.
Not a problem, ma'am.
Are you just camping wherever you go?
No, I've been staying in hotels.
Nice.
I might camp when I get a little farther south.
It's chilly.
Yeah. You guys have a good day.
Seatbelt on?
Yeah.
Bye.
Can't lose it.
Bye bye. Good travel. Bye bye.
Had to stop over here and put a new battery in the GoPro. And to be honest, I had to kind of take a leak in that little rock pool. Looked pretty good over there. Alright, so I'm at a pretty important junction for me. I've lost a lot of time, and I do only have 18 days to get to Tampa. I know that's a lot of time, but there's other things I want to do. So I'm at a decision point. Do I take Highway 1 from the beginning, or do I continue on 101 until after San Francisco? If I get to San Francisco tonight, I shouldn't be too far behind. I'll get back on track and I can get on the 101 and after San Francisco, going to Monterey and all that kind of stuff. It's kind of a hard decision right now, to be honest. I think I'm gonna have to go with taking the 101. Unfortunately, that's just the way things are. This trip is mainly taking the 101 all the way south, not really Highway 1. That was just kind of like a little side detour. I'll get on that later. I need to make up a little bit of time, and I think 101 is gonna be how I do it. I think that's going to about do it for this video. All in all, much better day. I had some awesome interactions. One of them I couldn't record because he didn't want to be recorded, but he was an older gentleman who used to do motorcycle trips when he was younger. He gave me some good tips, some good routes to go, and some campgrounds that I can stay at along my journeys. The people that I met while I was at the drive-thru tree were awesome as well. Grandmother and a mother came up to visit their son and daughter-in-law from Mexico City. Grandmother had her own little baby Yoda, which she carries with her on all of her journeys, and had been doing that since the late 80s. So of course, when they seen baby Grogu, she just had to get a picture, which was an awesome experience. Closing out the day was much better. I actually made it to San Rafael during the daytime. I think it was about 4:30, 4 o'clock, which gave me a massive amount of time to do things that I had been neglecting, like dry off the wet clothes that I had in one of my bags. It also meant that I could eat a little bit healthier rather than the fast food that I'd been eating for the past couple days. I got to get in bed early and get a good night's sleep, which would really come in handy for the next day, because day 4 of my trip was going to be the most intensive day of riding I have ever done in my life. If you like this video and you enjoy my content, go ahead and hit the like, comment, subscribe, share, and notification buttons, and we'll see you in the next one.